Thank you, Ms McDonough. It's a pleasure to serve under your chairmanship. I congratulate my honourable friend, the member for Rother Valley, for securing this debate. Whilst hydrogen is the new kid on the block and much work needs to be done to advance its use from a technical perspective and to enhance its economic viability, it is becoming increasingly clear that it will be a vitally important component part of the zero-carbon economy. Hydrogen is highly versatile and can be used in a variety of ways, whether in transport, heat, power generation, energy storage, and in industry and agriculture. It can also transform local economies all around the UK, bringing new business opportunities and new jobs to areas, many of which have been left behind. There are colleagues taking part in this debate from all around the UK. We are not in a competition. The opportunities in our respective constituencies should complement each other. They are part of a jigsaw that covers all four nations, and we need to piece together that jigsaw so as to benefit all those communities that we all represent. Ms McDonough, the piece of the jigsaw which I shall concentrate on is East Anglia, in Suffolk and Norfolk, including the Waveney constituency. Whilst we do not possess any significant industrial clusters, there is an opportunity to harness hydrogen across a large geographical area to create a blueprint of how it can be deployed at scale to decarbonise our energy, transport and heating systems and to revolutionise the way we do business, thereby bringing prosperity to the region. I shall briefly outline the opportunities that are available. There is the opportunity to ensure a smooth transition in the southern North Sea oil and gas basin by redeploying infrastructure and expertise built up over 5 decades to create a leading hydrogen production and carbon capture and storage hub around the Bacton gas terminal in the constituency of my honourable friend, the member for South Norfolk. From there, we can connect into the planned European hydrogen backbone, as Bacton already hosts 2 gas interconnectors. Hydrogen export can provide new and important revenue streams. With the large cluster of offshore wind farms, either already operational, being developed, or planned off the coast of East Anglia, there's the opportunity to integrate hydrogen production and storage so as to provide a valuable alternative to curtailing power generation at times of surplus when the wind may be blowing too much. There is the opportunity to reduce emissions from large emitters such as the gas-fired power station in the constituency of my right honourable friend, the member for Great Yarmouth. This can be adapted to take a blended hydrogen fuel. This week, the government has announced its support for the Sizewell C nuclear power station in the constituency of my right honourable friend, the member for Suffolk Coastal. Sizewell C has the potential to make huge quantities of green hydrogen, using both electricity and heat, which can be used by transport and other industry. Next year, at Sizewell B, EDF plan to install a small hydrogen electrolyser which will fuel clean construction plant, HGVs and buses. The infrastructure for this could potentially be made available to council vehicles and in due course other local businesses to run hydrogen-fuelled vehicles. There is the opportunity to decarbonise port-side operations and shipping activities at the East Coast ports of Harwich, Felixstowe, Ipswich, Lowestoft, Great Yarmouth and King's Lynn. From these ports, one would also seek to decarbonise road and rail freight. Turning to the rail network, the East Suffolk line, which runs from Ipswich to Lowestoft, is a vitally important link for the Waveney area to the rest of the country. But it does need to be improved with faster journey times, for which we can use hydrogen-powered trains. Finally, Ms McDonough, East Anglia is the breadbasket of the UK, and I have to draw attention to my interests in family farms in Suffolk. There is the exciting opportunity for the region to be an exemplar of low-carbon agriculture with hydrogen-fuelled tractors and combines. hydrogen-fueled grain stores and vegetable processing plants, and environmentally friendly poultry rearing and processing facilities. Ms McDonough, this vision is a compelling and exciting one. What do we need to achieve it? Locally, we do need to pull together a wide variety of interests across both a large geographical area and many business sectors, so that we can promote the hydrogen economy of the East in a coherent and coordinated way. Nationally, government need to provide the framework for the industry to grow. The announcements in the last month are extremely welcome, and government now need to go further. The hydrogen strategy, as we heard, does need to be published as soon as possible. There needs to be a public endorsement of hydrogen as a central component in the transition to net zero, supported by a target percentage for hydrogen in the UK's energy mix. There should be a support programme for the manufacture and deployment of UK fuel cell technologies that matches world-class technology with investors of scale. There should be a move away from promoting competitions between regions towards funding for well-managed and joined-up and collaborative initiatives. Finally, there should be clarity on the role of the UK's regulatory framework with regard to hydrogen. Ms McDonough, hydrogen provides an incredibly exciting future for Waveney, for Suffolk, for East Anglia, and for the whole of the UK. There is a great deal of work to do, but from my perspective, it's good to end what has been an awful year on an upbeat and positive note. Thank you.